So here are just 3 simple tips to help you find your flow. I have different sized tubes because I think that really helps with learning how to hula hoop. Learning how to hoop with different sized tubes helps you get a rhythm to different types of songs. But that leads me into my first tip. My first tip is that when you're dancing with a hula hoop, try to have the beat that you would have when you were dancing and not succumb to the beat of the hula hoop, because a lot of times when people start dancing with a hoop, they're working really hard to keep the hoop up. That's the very first thing that you need to do. Obviously, when you first get into hula hooping, is try to keep the hoop up for an extended period of time without a problem. After you've got that, just try to dance the way you would dance normally, as if you didn't have a hoop on you. Don't dance to the beat of the hoop. Have the hoop dance to the beat of you. It is very important to be able to find your rhythm, because even if you become a really, really good hula hooper with all these amazing tricks, if you don't know how to dance and you're still dancing to the beat of the hoop, it's gonna not look like it's not gonna have a flow to it. And that's what this is about, trying to find your flow. So that's my heavy hoop. I find that my heavy hoop I do really good body work with, so if you get a really heavy hoop, that's good to dance with. This one here is a really big hoop, and that's my second tip. If you have a really big hoop, the different sized tubes, I guess, is my second tip, but with the really big hoop, you can dance really slow, which is good for slow songs, and it's good for learning tricks, because sometimes you can't really understand what's going on if it's going so fast. With a small hoop, it's going to go faster, and with these really big hoops, you can just take your time. When I first started learning, I was using a hula hoop for every so often that was almost the size of a room. It was probably 3 times bigger than that hoop right there, and it was amazing. I loved learning how to do certain things on that hoop. The big hoops are good for body work and just learning tricks. The heavy hoops, I mean, are good for body work and learning tricks. The really big wide hoops are good for slow songs and learning tricks. And then these little hoops, well, the little hoops are a little bit more advanced and they're more difficult. But this is my third tip, is to spin. To spin in the circle of your hoop will help you accomplish tricks. I can't even do the trick with it up on my shoulders and up on my chest unless I'm spinning, because I'm not that good myself. So spinning just makes the tricks easier, because if you're going with the hoop, you don't have to be too fast to catch up with it. You're going with it, and it makes everything kind of slow down. You can even, with your really big hoop, go so fast spinning in circles like this, where the hoop stays on one part of you, and then it's really easy to learn tricks doing it that way too. But be careful you don't get too dizzy like I did right here. You know, you kind of have to push yourself through it, and it does take a lot of practice, but don't get too dizzy or you might fall over. Let me know about your hoops down below. Do you have hula hoops yet? Are you interested in trying it? Have you been doing it for a while? And if so, how many different sizes do you have? I can give maybe a video on how to make your own hula hoop, because you can just go to Home Depot and make your own hula hoop, and some tutorial videos on some just basic tricks I'll start with. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.